10 by kilometer. Mr. Gagagugu.
CEEJAY Podcast. CEEJAY Podcast. Hey. Let's go.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another exciting episode at CEEJAY Podcast. Podcast yomuntu wonke, podcast yomuntu wese. The only podcast that's going to bring you trending stories, and real people. It's your girl Smurfet the Beauty, and I have my co-host CJ. Guess what? Today in the building we have Bulawayo's own magic man. From Entombane streets to Bulawayo theater red carpets, from choir boy to house rebels, to Umalumi to #iskeeper. Guess what? That's not the only thing. This guy I'm talking about, he made it to the first theatrical music. Lapa went to Ziatun. Guys, hold on. He blends Afrobeat with house, with hip hop. Skuruma ngomjita oshaya amalamu chance, the only DJ without roles. Not only that, he's a singer, he's a dancer, a choreographer. He's a singer, he's a dancer, a choreographer, a fashion designer, a last born of 7 siblings who has managed to make that a brain blind. Please help me to welcome in the house the original fashion Maradona. My brother would love to welcome you to CEEJAY Podcast.
Yeah, it's always good to be here. Yeah? Is that how you say it? Manaki. Don't go to church. I just realized you don't go to church. We have a way of welcoming people to church. So CJ, Manaki. This is Bawat.
I know, this is Bawat.
Oh, nice. Hi guys, my name is Mzoe7, Fashion Maradona, Mr. Gagagugu, Cotton Eater, you know, I'm a creative entrepreneur. Yeah, from Africa, in a country called Zimbabwe, from a city called Bulawayo, to Ziatun. It's good to be here.
Thank you so much for praising us. In incident, even now I'm tired. That intro was one guy named Matatu Jamwari that intro one guys.
Is this the whole married? The name was whole married Mr.
Okay, me I don't move or something. Said I it's just double and cheese or Mzoe, fashion Maradona, but must talk about why must talk about this?
Look at one way to many places. Look at one way to Makoyaka one.
Okay,
with the citizen putting in my neighbors and all. So no, basically one person with a lot of titles. It shows how I've lived with people, around my art, around what I do. Yeah.
Alright. Okay. This is not going to cheese Mzoe7, but by the hour I should assume to Mzoe7, no one to do Diana no Mzoe7. Real name
Yeah. So real name is Mzoe7. So I was born, I think my mother and father named me something like so keep hearing your chat. That's what I want to say. But when the podcast, say keep hearing your chat. Because talk about someone not being married. It's fine. You can have your ring. Put it back. He's married. Back to the Nyaya. Mzoe7 is a musician, entrepreneur, a young boy from Entombane, you know, probably from a gas in Entombane who dared to dream, and when he dreamed, he pushed and pursued his dreams, became multi-award winning musician. He's a choreographer. I heard of a choreographer, a dancer, TV producer, and a brand ambassador. And also, I like to call myself a township councillor, Kulumelikas, you know. I'm that person who comes and represents Ilogichi in town. and help abantu to spread the love. And I also run what's called Machita Let's Talk, which is an initiative where men come together and talk about life issues, and we say no to drug abuse and all those things. Yeah, that's basically summary of Mzoe7.
Okay. Mina ngenze yami research. Akuthi uthi iqiniso wawa.
ChatGPT.
Thank you so much. So the move was to Mzoe7. For you to be called Mzoe7. Uvela.
I'm the 7th born.
So,
Yeah, so I'm the 7th born.
Last born.
No, there's 7 of us at home. I'm the 7th born. There's no last born at home.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was born at Tumba at 31677.
Do someone who claim at no Mzoe.
They don't claim, they by right. When I get to Ntumbane, I should know I'm buying them drinks. When this one sends me to the shops I run, I'm not a celebrity there. I'm a son of Ntumbane, So the number 7 has got a lot of significance. Apart from me being the 7th born and both my parents having the number 7 in their birth years and us being 7 at home, there is a significant thing to the number 7, because they say in 7 days the Lord made the world, And in the Bible, 7 is a number of perfection. It's a number of completeness. So when it comes to the family, I'm the person who brought the completeness to the family, because I was the 7th born. And I'd like to always align with the Lord to say, number 7 is anything to do with 7 is perfection. And I should say maybe I'm the definition of a perfectionist.
Alright, so in family, only number 8.
7, Baba.
7.
Yes.
Which means
There's no last born.
I remember the last born.
There's no last born at home, even if you call my mom last born. Actually, my brother, Biggie, is the last born. My mom loves my older brother.
In the language, I'm so 7. And get shut down. I just went to which, but I know you as a MC. But I know Mzoe without an MC.
There's a lot of titles. Some, if I mention, it's like I'm flexing.
Flex.
There's a lot of things that I do, even apart from music. I'm an entrepreneur. There's a lot of things that I'm involved in. And the MCing thing, it's always been there. It's always been something that I do. But I didn't pursue it as a career until at a certain point. I remember I went to the Shutdown Roadshow. Was it the second shutdown? When I went for the roadshow, the MC was late for the roadshow. And then I took over the microphone and started MCing. And after that, when they sat down for the meeting, they called me. They're like, my guy, the way you actually MC, you feel like on the next event, you're no longer going to perform. I know that you so much want to perform because it's your first calling, but can we have you as an MC?
Wow.
So from there, I decided, you know what, I'm good at this thing. Yeah, and then that MCing job to another MCing job to another MCing. That's why you also realize at the shutdown, I'm always the MC. Yeah. Because I bring a different vibe. I remember on the first job at the shutdown, I changed 7 times, brought 7 outfits. Every time I brought in a new act, I would dress up in a way that imitates their type of genre. If I'm going to introduce a hip hop person, I'll dress up like a hip hop person. If I'm going for a house person, I change 7 times. And then after that, also branding companies will be like, hey, can we have that guy also MCing, because maybe we want our brand to be there. We know he's bringing a different style. I'm not that type of person who brings in one outfit for MCing. Yeah, so I brought a different style. Music. Yeah.
But funny,
my music is like, listen, my music is like pizza, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the duck is what should dance, yeah?
Yes.
Dance, it in really, it bands the pizza, yeah, it dance, And then I can always add different flavors to it. I can always add it to make it a pepperoni, add my flavors to make it Hawaiian or whatsoever. So that's how I do it with my music. Dance is my core bass, you know, and then I make sure I can add Afrobeat, I add a bit of piano, house, and all that.
Okay. Fashion Maradona. We see you. Where did that one come from?
My father is originally from Malawi. He was a tailor, but these days they call themselves fashion designers. Yeah. So I think most of your grandfathers and all those people, the first suits they wore in Zim, it was my father who designed, because he used to work at Bika. Bika was one of the biggest companies that made suits in Zim. So he was the tailor, the designer. Now we call them the designers. So the guy was doing suits, Bika, you know. So if you look into the history of Malawians, there are people who love Ilembo. They just love cotton. They love looking fresh. So my dad, I think we take it from my dad, because all of us in the family, I'm not the fashion Maradona. In my family, these guys can dress up. They love dressing up. So I mean, I grew up with that thing, and then it grew in me that, hey, this is fashion shandis. But also, to be honest with you, growing up now, we didn't really have much clothes, you know. So it's like my father would take a malembu here and there and mix it and tune it in shop until my father left us, you know, when we were still young. So now the struggle was really real. You know, you realize you've got two amapruko, maybe with one trousers, one shorts, and stuff like that. And when I grew up, I told myself, you know, I'll get to a point where I'll be able to wear what I want to wear, how I want to wear it. You know, the same way my father could afford to do that. So when I finally started being serious about music and everything, I made sure I showed up, you know. I remember there's a guy called Crocs. Before the money, there was a guy called Crocs. Crocs would just make clothes for people. He was a designer. And then all those clothes that are salad, you know, I'm off cuts. He takes them, he calls me and be like, hey, let's come up with something creative. And then we make that happen. So it was a weekly thing, that every week let's come up with an outfit from whatever we have. Then after that, I realized, you know, I really love fashion. So now I would wear weird things, but they look proper. Some things that anyone else cannot wear on a normal day. Yeah, and I'm confident with colors.
We can tell.
So
rainbow.
We can tell.
Leo because of fashion Maradona.
Yeah, and
I guess that's with Maradona from fashion.
I don't even know. I don't even remember. But people started calling me fashion Maradona. Though I'm a Cristiano Ronaldo fan, but people started calling me fashion Maradona. You know, because Maradona is the great of football. You know, the football great. Yeah, one of the greatest stars to ever do it. You know. So they said I express myself like Maradona, because Maradona expressed himself differently from all other soccer stars. You know, he was just loud about whatever he was doing. He did things when people were joking, and I would be dancing and stuff like that. So I'm that person. You never know what I'm gonna pull up in. You know. So yeah.
That's very nice.
The Christian with fashion.
Yes. CR7. I think we should change it.
No, but Maradona has that.
Yeah.
Maradona, it has that.
That oomph. Yeah.
Kobali combination ya mambo mbaya. Pana CR7. Mzoe7. Sisi rubizi hapa.
Iwe 7 anotokupindisa.
It's a number of completeness.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then ngiyachesa lo abantwana kweChabala. Bakubiza malume. So, njengomalume, what's the wildest advice you've ever got from umntwana?
Advice from umntwana. Mina ngumalume webulawa yonke. If you go to Machobana, I think Machobana children love me more than any other cats. You know, the Machobana popo mine. You know, because I'm a malume for every location. You know, we were these artists and everything, but you have to know who you are. You know, I'm a morals in life, and a lot of parents love me because I usually teach their children morals, how to be, how to act in the community, how to do things, you know, and I will also advise them never to take drugs and substance abuse and things like that. You know, I'm a deeper person than just what people usually see. So you realize that the parents, because they call me Malume, and then all these young kids call me Malume, because I'm there, Malume, definitely. I mean, if I pull up and see you doing bad things, they know Malume is just gonna, it's gonna react. I don't wanna say that I'm child, because I will kiss someone. But I know.
What I really know so much. Akaanza kuona wafano wagara mabridge. Anogona chifamba ne cruiser chopaka po chobuda nyembo. Machotanga kuti
I'm telling you.
Where
I stay, I will tell you, the children, you never see them in Makone or in the bridges. They know Malumi doesn't want that. You know, if they want to chill, they will go to a certain house, they all chill in that house. You know, tomorrow they go to this other house, they play in that house, you know. Because at the end of the day, we don't realize how much influence we have in people's lives. And when we continuously do these bad habits, abantwana bayakopa, you know, bayakopa, and when they copy, tomorrow we have a generation that is not so okay.
Okay.
It's true, generation nenge chikamba chikozo so much. These days trueness vane vana vanenge vachirowa madrugs too much. And sometimes vanovasika kugoziva kuti zvakuita zvimunangidza because anogona ne friend yake asi akuna kati tikabatwa teta kuenjoy takutoona takufamba titoruma cruiser and future pane pasitomborona kana chu.
Yeah, I think it's also, the blame should also be on us, especially AMA creatives and people with access to the online media. Sometimes we do these things and don't put AMA disclaimers to say, hey, no, this is just for entertainment purposes and things like that. Because or at the end of the day, thinks this is the cool thing to do, you know, and we don't go back to that kasi and explain and teach these people to say, hey, listen, this is just for TV or this is just for acting, but this is real life. You understand? Yes. So we give them the acting part and don't tell them that this is the acting part. After that one, I say we go acting. You know. So when they are there acting, we forget to go back and say, hey guys, this is bad. This is no. This is something you shouldn't do. So we have a great role to play as creatives, as I'm an influencer, and yeah.
Okay, as I'm just a curious baby. With you, I know we are Zagalenda, isn't it? What keeps you so? No, like I've heard your name pop up in other circles.
Okay, I hope it's in good places, yeah.
It pops up. Yes, it's in good places.
Yeah.
So, what keeps you grounded? Guys, Mzoe is very humble. I'm actually surprised. So, what keeps you grounded with all the fame and things that you have achieved? What keeps you as Mzoe?
Knowing who I am. Because this is what I usually tell people. I'm not Mzoe7. I'm Mzoe. I work for Mzoe7. Okay. So I know the time where I should be at work for Mzoe7. I know the time where I should be Mzoe. Mzoe, that's my name.
Alright.
You know, that's my first name. So I know when to be Mzoe. I know.
So I think if I born of Ceejay, but Peguti Kanamun, it's just in the acting.
It's at work.
Mzoe7. Because
if you are a policeman, you can't be like, when you get into your house, you start saying, you know, you must get out of the work environment. If you are a nurse and then you get home, you start to keep my injections. Why? You understand?
Yeah.
You are at home, be yourself. So this is one thing I've realized. First of all, I need to know who I am. Secondly, it's the people who make me who I am. So why should I dada for those people? At the end of the day, well, if today I wake up, I buy a new phone, it's from the people. These are the people who buy the music. These are the people who give us endorsements. These are the people who come to the events. It's their money.
Yes, it's true.
These people make me who I am. Because my bosses are. As a musician, you should know these are our bosses.
Yes.
Then what do I gain? Nothing. So humility is the most important thing in life. Knowing what's your purpose also in life. It keeps you grounded. Because fame is just helping that brand to grow. But you shouldn't be using that fame to be arrogant and all.
Okay.
Music. Music, is that a calling or?
Amen. I always loved music. Me and my brother, okay, the one I said my mom loved the most, yeah?
Yes.
So when we grew up, there was the Wayne's brothers. I think you know that when it comes to television production. So we wanted to call ourselves the Mzoe7 brothers, you know. So yeah, we had that dream. He used to rap, you know. What used to be a rapper. I mean, I used to be a Pansula, you know, from Ekasi, Pansula and stuff like that. So, but he didn't like my Pansula style of doing things. But I looked up to him with his friends and all. They used to do this rap thing and would rap and Konapana. And yeah, I joined the school choir. From the school choir, secondary school, I was so good at soccer. Trust me, I'm so good at soccer. It's going like, you know, it's going like brackets. See, when I'm walking, I'm like this. Have you seen?
Hey.
Yeah.
I know, it's right.
Right, I'll stand up. So yeah, and then the secondary school I did, I was so good at soccer, but also good at theatre. But the theatre teacher said, we're clashing on times, choose one. I had to choose what? Theatre. But I would go to soccer also as I'm a supporter. I was with the one singing football soccer, and then yeah, I started recording my first song in school, and boom.
Okay, so first song I don't know really.
Baba, I was in school, I don't even know, but I was at school. But it was a guy called Isaac. So when I get to the studio, it's my first time in studio. This guy, Gulom Daloktamovici, I think he's still alive, or he's poor for so. And then he was playing a key. So they would make a beat from what do you call it? Keyboard. Yeah, so I'm the studio, they said, I want to do house. I want to be church. They used to, they want to tell us about showing. So I get to VG plays, and like, we want to sing, yes, yeah, okay. Child beat, it's 6 minutes. Right, and the cassette, beat, what. I go to this guy, it was Moonlight Studios. Get to Moonlight Studios, give that guy the beat. It's like, okay, fine, I want to club. I'm like, yeah, I think that guy was tipsy or something. Like, okay, get into the booth. Records play, bro. I sang from 1 minute to 6 minutes. After that, I'm like, sharp, the song is good. Come collect it, go. And it's big, bro. Now, I didn't have a clue on how you record it. Not. This guy gives me 6 minutes. 6 minute song I'm singing. You know, I had that disc school. So school I was part of the entertainment thing, and I would play that, and my entertainment, I would draw, you know, because it's just from the Fatima. It was mostly one game, Force people. They didn't know this Pansula thing. When they were so Sean Paul and stuff like that. But Tina Singing and Pansula and stuff, you
were once in the Tyson band, then I moved to House Rebels. Yes.
Yeah.
So what is it that you have learned from watching Ama legends like Jay's Maradona? Yes. So what is it that you learned from me?
So at Tyson band, like they would make us rehearse from morning until 5. You know, Kumentumban, say Machoban. That's why I say Machoban is good. Like I really love Machoban. That's Kumentumban, say Machoban. For the Machoban Lapana, you rehearse from morning until 5. You know, Tyson gave us that privilege to experience a studio now. And I remember I was Skyver was the drummer, backing vocalist, with Tyson band, and then Blakes was the producer, Blakes Mzoe7. Yeah, Mzoe7. You know, he was the producer, Blackout, Jokes, a lot of people usually went there. Skyver, you know, he learned production from playing the drum. Funda a production. I mean, I was, you know, a backing vocalist. And we're so inspired, and it grew in us.
Okay, that's very nice. Then, Usha all around Afrobeat, hip hop, Luami chant. So, how do you get to decide to play BT? How do you get to decide?
The music, I think, is a calling. It's about what space you are in right now. If I feel like, hey, I feel like this is what we should be doing now, and I do that. It's a calling. When you bath, that's not going to go cylinder. It's about what's your vibe with that space and time.
Okay, so do you believe with the artist who ma-communities awo like Machobana, Mtumbani, andili ndio kwamuri kuti ndiko kwenyu iko neMpopomo kwamakakurira. So muri zamele kuita something that side always.
So I've been trying to work with a lot of people, I'm telling you, and there's something that we're starting in August, which involves my youth. But I always take time, you know, to go to schools. If you check, this year I started something of going to school, this program of...
I saw these other posts by TikTok.
So I told schools that I want to do one school every month. So schools invite me, I go there, I talk to the children, I perform for them for free, and I just give back. So I wanted to start from that primary level, going up, so that you catch them whilst they're still young, you inspire them whilst they're still young, and yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Because
We try, we don't stop, we try. Because, you know, in that confusion, that's where you either get it right or get it wrong. So you should be there also for them in that confusion. Yeah. That's why you've seen it. We've gone to Townsend, we've gone to Ntumbania High School, we've gone, you know, because those guys need more help from us than anyone else, because they're now trying to find out and stuff like that, and they experiment a lot, you know, so they need that guidance. Because TV, the parents now basemsebenzini babhize bazama ukuhlanganisa for imuli.
Okay, kulo sector Kilimanjaro. That's your latest piano, it had right it on fire. Now, mfuko engomeni zakho, which one gets the aunties grooving?
Kwasa kwasa, kwasa, 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 kwasa.
I'm telling you, that Kwasa Kwasa song is something. And it's funny, I still haven't done the video for that song. I don't know when I'm gonna do it. That song is, it gets people moving. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't even have the answer for that.
Okay.
That song is a banger.
Okay. You were nominated for Zima Best Alternative and Best Single for I Cry Too. So if you were to re-record Who I Cry Too today, what would you change? More crying or more dancing?
Yes. So that song, I Cry Too, I did it from the heart, you know, and then I remember Blake Sofusan, we recorded the video, you know, shout out to Handsome, also Handsome Studio. I Cry Too was a song about people go through emotions and stuff, but they don't share. But I was saying we can be there for each other, you know. And funny enough, 2 years after, the same Zimas I went there, I won. And I Cry Too was my first record to be put out, and then I was nominated in the whole XQ, Labo Rocky. I was like, oh, first record for the Zimas, first nomination. And then some years after now, I won this image, you know, and I feel like I Cry Too, it deserves, quite a lot of respect, you know, dance.
So how do you feel about Maka nomination and Rocky and XQ?
Hey, but it was a dream come true. I don't want to lie to you, it was a dream come true, you know. I went to, and guess what, I performed. I remember I performed. I got there and these guys are chilling there. And they asked me, I just went for rehearsals without being called, and they asked me, so, what's that guy doing there? Who are you? And I'm like, I'm the best performer from Bulawayo. And the whole dancers laughed at the choreographer. The guy was pissed. What did you say your name was? And then I asked the people, say, we heard the other song he was doing, Kwasa Kwasa, what was it? It's his song. I said, go and rehearse with them and what. And when they gave me that stage, I made sure I killed it. I did my level best. From that day, I told myself, in any office, in any place I go to, I go with confidence. I'm the best. Just like Muhammad Ali. I'm the best at what I do, because there's no one else who can do what I do, the way I do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, somebody can be good at whatever they do, but I'm the best at what I do. So I think that thing motivated me to.
So what's your take on not Bulawayo and music? You're down, Chichi, but Abba and Chichega, Mamito, music is all about Bulawayo. There's no one I know what
I think it's just growing the industry. We just need that push, extra push. We just need what we call what should I call it? How should I put it? We need systems. Yes. We have the music, we have the talent. We just need systems to this thing. The moment and the day we put all systems together, people will understand that, wow. You know, I'm not even in the top 20 best singers in Bulawayo. There's people who can sing out here. But I think I'm in the top 5 hustlers.
Okay.
In my hustle.
All right.
You understand? Yeah. Me, I'm an entertainer. You know, there's a difference between like a vocalist and an entertainer.
Yes.
I mean, I'm an entertainer. So this is what I saw. Would let me package myself as an entertainer. I may not have the best voice, but I should entertain. You know, I've performed as far as Mtare, I've performed in Zwimba, Marambafunga, I've performed, I was just in Vic Falls. There is no province that I haven't performed in. Even in places where other people don't even understand and develop it. But what do? I make sure the dance moves and whatever I'm doing is theatrical. You understand? Because performance is not about understanding the language. It's about how you present it on stage. There are people who do hit songs. Then there are people who are good at performing. Those are two different people, you know. So that's why you realize there's people who want value for their money. So when they do an event, they will need an artist who's going to come and perform. Then there's an artist who's going to come and do their hit songs. You understand? There are artists who are good at doing hits, studio artists. There are artists who are good at live performances.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Because I'm alive, no one really.
No, they are good at studio. So you can't be gifted at everything, but you just need to find a way of balancing the two.
Exactly. Because when I want to get upset, I know this one is mine. But so another thing they would Mzoe7, is it a brand? Yeah, there's this other like vigilance, HKG, what. So in this side, is it a brand Mzoe7 movement? Kutori patrol mama artist adorumashuro anenga hitoli anamsemseko.
I think you just gave me an idea. I should try Mzoe7 family or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, it makes sense because a lot of people approach me, hey, bro, can you sign us? Hey, bro, can you do it? Hey, can we sing with you? Can we, you know, and you told me my idea. I don't know idea either. Look, I'm going to see a podcast for now. And wait.
Because I think that thing and Panama inspire Namzo. Wakatoa. Wamwana konoda kwanza kutala ni mimi wa mwachi konoda sen. But that thing inenge initiation kuti panenge bashidwa one family kuti nenge jisikano za this one is Mzoe family.
But I also wanted to get myself like a bit okay. I don't know how I should put it. I wanted to work on myself first,
yes,
before involving other people, you know. So that's why you realize that all this time I've been moving solo, you know. But now you've given me an idea. Mzoe family. Now I need to go and think about a name.
Is it Mzoe? But I think maybe fashion Maradona is the family.
Okay, Mzoe, you are very much welcome for the idea. Viewers, I think even Mzoe in whatever that you are doing out there, whatever, whatever, guys. So in whatever that you are doing, make sure that you are the best at whatever that you are doing. Whether saying clean, make sure that you are giving people the best of yourself. That's totally so right. Mzoe, fashion. Right. I think you did hashtag Escape Street. Yes. In 2015, then Wayanza Ama red cup patterns. Which trend blew blew up faster?
Both, because I'm a red cup, people started doing them from here, going abroad. People started doing their red cup things, and I mean, I let it go because I let it slide because at that time I think Lama was not really mature, you know, but the trends were trending. And then other people started doing them. I did not copyright it. It was just doing and seeing it. I started something and it moved. This keeper was good also. It moved, but there were things that I didn't like as we went on. And I said I should stop this. It's something I'm starting again this August. I want to relaunch this keeper because now Central Pants. Now I understand the business. You know, there's times where you do things, but you're doing it for fun, and what, and you're trending, and these things are being bought, they're everywhere, but you're not making money.
Yeah,
you know. So, and then you put a hold to it, and until the nice part, I copyrighted that. That's why even today, no one can ever do this keeper without my consent. You know. So now I need to relaunch the brand, and because now I understand business. It's not about clout anymore.
So it's August date?
Not yet. I don't have the date yet, but month end of August. I think it's the last Saturday.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my tutorial on my phone chipping up. These guys took our phones. I wanted to check on the date, bro.
No phones on set. You can check the date, please.
Because now you want the date. No phones on set.
It's fine. It's fine. Service quality.
Yeah.
I need to because I just got
I get crash as well food. Yeah.
I also understand that you have worked with the likes of our sister Sandra Ndebele, Komaja, Praiser. You also did MBA, awards choreography, right?
Yeah. So working with Sandra, now talking about gate crashing, Crocs, the guy said designed for me. I go to Crocs, I'm like, Sandra's got a show coming. I don't have money to go there. Like, I don't have money. What do we do? I'm like, I can't do something. We can't do a shirt like this almost. So I started my pieces, you know. I said, I want to look Hawaiian and stuff like that. What can't the shirt? You know. And then the day comes, I rock the shirt. I go there, when security is tight, I'm like, okay, what do I do here? Ticket was like 40 bucks. Check was 800. I don't have money. Pumetumbani 5 rand. I think I'm sure 10 rand. Pumetumbani 5 rand. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? What am I going to do? Convoy. I'm going to smart. Confidence, Baba. I just went. And then I get in the security, like, come through, say. First security done, second security come through. Third security, there was Simon Mambazo. I don't know if you know Mambazo. That time, you know Mambazo, right? I don't know Mambazo that time. He doesn't know me that time. I mean, nobody. But when I'm getting there, because I'm looking fresh, like, are you with the guys from Maradona? I'm like, yes, come through. The show is about to start, come through. Go in, Baba. And then they're sending me where, Baba? VVIP. They're not even sending, because now I'm moving with the lab of Japanese and the likes. This guy's looking Nadra. But this guy doesn't even have money straight. And then when I got there, and the minister, Chapreza, and the Tafla Sandra. And then the Tafla Sandra, Chapreza, and then the minister, and then I was like, is it Suzuki? Oh yeah, because they were the official sponsors. I get there, and the guys were friendly. Hey, what do you say? Nice. Hey, I will like your dress code. You from Bulawayo? I'm like, yeah, I'm an artist from Bulawayo. Ah, nice. And then what's the name? Oh gosh, I can't believe I'm forgetting this guy. X-Man was also performing, so he came and sat there. And then, you know what? Because this table is 800 bucks. It's got people, Mzoe7 and stuff. Anything to drink. I'm like, no, I'm fine. Because I'm thinking, hey, must pay. And the things are paid for. So 30 minutes gone, and the other guys are like, why was Kula? So in India, I don't drink alcohol.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. So this guy like, I'm like, I know I don't drink. Like, no, but there's juices and all that. I call the waiter. The waiter comes like, do you know your drinks are on the house? Say, what's the problem? I'm like, oh. That moment, Baba, I was like this. I said like this. Hi, lady, come. Do you have a platter? I'm like, yeah. Platter. Power. So now I'm thinking, I don't have money to go back home. But I don't drink. What am I going to do? lady, which bottles do you have? Brings a bottle, puts that. Savannah. And then the guys are like, I'm like, no, I'm going to perform. So if I drink before I perform, those dark. They're like, okay, no problem. You can always drink after. God. So after the event, guess what? But I went into that event just to present my disc to Sandra and Debbie. When the event ended, people are taking pictures. I came, hello ma'am, how are you? Loved your show. My name is Mzoe7. Here's my CD. Like, give it to my manager. Gave the manager. Thank you. I went. Jora Makulayo, sold them outside, got my money for the checks, went in Dubai. Guess what? 1 year after, I get a call. Hi, is this Mzoe7? Like, yes. Okay, you are speaking to Sandra Debele's manager. I'm with Sandra here. Hello, Johnny. Yes. Are you in town? Yes. That time in Sentumba. Are you in town? Yes. Can you come to Kuman? Angiyazi Kuman. Yes. Okay. How many minutes? 30 minutes. Baba.
So 30 minutes, that is a couple of
30 minutes from Tumba. So I stay near the railway line. So it's just crossing now in Mzilikazi. I only have money to go to Ekuma. Cross them down, get into town, ask people, hey, wait, can I get more than Kumano? I have my satchel, got my towel there. Kumano, get to Kumano, clean, for the satchel and smart. Hello, how are you? I'm being introduced to the manager, the husband. How are you? Yes, young man. You once sent us a CD last year. So now we listen to the CD. I feel like we've got a nice thing that you bring. Can you write a song? I'm like, yes. Sahamba, I'm living from. I wrote the song. I mean, the other team came, they listened to it. They were like, are you able to travel tomorrow to Harare? I'm like, yes. And I don't have money. I don't have anything. I'm like, yes. My faith took me there. They're like, okay, so see Harare. Do you have a place to stay in Harare? Yes. That time I don't know. I'm telling you, bro. Like, you know, when you move by faith, you believe. What yes. We went to Harare next day, and when we dropped the Harare, they're like, okay, she was asking me because she wanted to Lungisa endow for me to stay. But me, I was like, yes, because I thought if I say no, maybe they will say, we're not going to go with you to Harare. So in Harare, I'm there, I'm like, okay. Then I remembered, Blakes now stays in Harare. I took my phone, Blakes, how are you? Like, I'm fine, where are you at? I'm like, come through, I'm at the studio. I went to Blakes. You know, the rest was history. Ngoma, collaboration with Sandra Ndebele was done, just like that. But I believed, you know, I went to that event believing I deserve to be in the event. But because I had faith, they put me even in the VVIP. Yes, because I had faith, Makulayo came. Because I had faith, Makulayo were able to take me back home. Right after 1 year, that CD that I've given to Sandra.
After 1 year,
it got me a feature with her.
Which means it maybe I'm you
understand? So I think that's also a message to other people that whatever you want, you should have faith. And then works also. Not have faith. I think
one so much because I want patience. Because imagine 1 year CD1.
Yeah. Next thing I'm in Harare, I'm meeting all these other artists. I'm meeting Japanese. I will check on YouTube. There's a video, you know, with Sandra there, with Japanese. We vibing, ngoma, and I'm like, God, faith can actually take you to places, but faith with works. Faith is number works, Baba. So shout out to Sandra Devil. It was an honor. You know, it was an honor. And then after that, I moved with her so that I could learn from her. So I was moving with their band as part of the band, you know, but as in Mzoe7, that's totally, everywhere we went, she would say, I've got him now, I'm in Mzoe7, we lost Bekhayo, you know, and I learned how much time you should rehearse. I learned on how you treat yourself as a brand, how you grow, all those key things in the industry. I learned from here. You could have and grow into this personality.
Finally, one more bets right now these days because my days I think financing is it up and I'm going to
not even done there, half a married. Half a married people have told us. I've worked with a lot of guys. Just that I'm not a pompous person or a person who I would like somebody to come and tell the story of how Mzoe7 helped them. But it's a lot of youths that I've worked with, you know. But like, we are somebody said, so I did this. But
Mr. Gray.
Mr. Gray, yeah. Oh, Gray, yes. Very talented guy. Yeah. You see what Sandra did to me? I was doing it to Mr. Gray also. Gray, are you there? Yes, tomorrow we're going to Harare. There's a gig. Next thing we're in a hotel. There's a gig there. Gray understands he needs the opportunity to be there. We are there. Hey, Gray, we're going to Maswingo. Gray would leave his husband like, you know, Gray, there's a Gala White City Stadium. He will come. And do you know what? He would put more energy than everyone else who is in my team. If we were going in there, we were dancing. Even Luigi, you know Luigi from what you call the most popular band, what is it called? Band Fusion. Luigi, you see Luigi, the drummer?
Yes.
Yeah. Luigi would pull up, Mzoe, where are you playing? I'm like, okay, we're there. He comes. He's like, you know, you play your city, I will just go in with the drums and what. He's hitting the drums, he's moving, bruh. You know, Gray is there, he's dancing. He's dancing even better than me there on stage. You know, because he wanted that thing so much. Yeah. You understand? And he would call me, Mzoe, my dancers are very good. And I said, I need to be busy. And then he says to me, I'm not busy. My dancers are going to you know, and he pushed. It was not me helping him. It was him willing to push and work for his brand to be up there. Same as Macala, you know. I've worked with Macala. I've done a collab with him. I'm not somebody who just does my collaborations. You'll never see me do collaboration. I just usually do what I do. You know, I've worked with Macala. I've worked with quite a lot of other guys. You know, some of them behind the scenes, some of them, you know, I mentor them. So if I can start counting it, I remember even this other guy, Stina. If you go to court and Stina, the DJ there. Yes, Stina, and then he does beats and stuff, and then we're like, tomorrow, I'm like, Stina, tomorrow you're performing with me. He's like, I've never been on a big stage. I'm like, listen, you're performing with me. And like, wait. I'm like, Rainbow, in front of the president and the ministers. I'm like, yeah, look for a suit. Thinks I'm joking. I said, look for a suit. Looks for the suit. Next thing we're pulling up there.
I'm imagining he was not a suit yet.
Check even online, the clip is there. He's the one who opened the show. He was shivering there, but he opened the show. You know, he couldn't believe, like, but how can you put me on a big stage like that? I'm like, my guy, this is how life is. Me and I went with Sandra to other places. Next thing you're like, okay, you're performing there in front of all those people, and you've never done that.
Yeah.
You see, so it's people who give you opportunities. Lami, there's a lot of people I'm working with. Yeah.
Okay. You missed what you call it, Miami Winter Conference.
Imali. Cut the story short. That's a job, baby.
But it's 2014, right?
My guy, that's a job at that time. There was no money, bruh. We were so broke with my guy, Skyper there, in the guys. We were so broke. Like there's broke, there's broken. As we like super broke, like yeah, dead broke. We were the definition of dead broke. You know, there was an opportunity for us, but we didn't have any funds. Cabanga ula mali ukuyethatha. Uyayithatha ngaphi imali? You know, so yeah, opportunities missed us, but we showed up still. We still show up alive.
Okay.
Do you know when that Miami thing failed, I said to myself, God, in my life, I want to go to America still. America. I will go to America. Some years later, they wanted an artist to perform abroad in America for the culture exchange thing. Then they called Sandra, and then they called, and then next thing they like want artists from both sides, Harare, Bulawayo, to represent in America. And then I got a call. Mzoe, unga, ngol. And said, "Ule passport, can you send the locals and last page?" Yes. We're going to Harare tomorrow. We call it, okay, we're doing money, what do you call, interviews and stuff. We pay for that money and stuff. Speak the first day, but I know you come tomorrow. So come to corner. I'm shivering. I've never been in an interview with them. Yes. Yeah. Which one? That one. How? Like that. My guys, you just passed your interview, leave your passport. After 3 days, come and collect your visa. After 3 days, I went to collect my visa. Next thing, I was in Texas, America.
In less than a week.
Money, but I didn't give up. I said, one day, God, one day, I'll go to America.
So I think the fashion Maradona is all about blessing.
And also, faith. I trust in God than I trust myself. Because in I can wake up and do a mistake. You know, I can miss a step then fall, but God can make sure I'm safe. You understand?
Yes.
Next thing in America, and the next year again they called for another gig. I'm in Kentucky the next year. And people are like, stay. I'm like, no. You don't understand. When God tells you, go to Egypt. Where's that guy they told go and is it Nineveh? Is it Jonah?
Nineveh,
Jonah wanted to go couch back. But the world, remember, you know where you're supposed to go. So when God says, I'm going to bless you to go to Botswana, go to Botswana. If he says, go back to Zimbabwe, go back to Zimbabwe.
Yes.
Because you go against his will, things don't work out. A lot of people, when I went to America twice, what? Do you know, yesterday, somebody called me, like, want to book you for next year's gig in America. Because now I've gone to America, even now when I want the visa, I sell a problem. And by me, if it's like more years. But imagine, I feel you understand? And also, I will understand what you love in life. I don't want to be doing any other job. I want to do the job that I love. I want to be stressed by anything in Chanda. I want to be stressed by you. I made you. Yeah.
So I think it is not actually for my youth advice. I'm not going to find you have to do what you love.
Do what you're called for. Do what.
Because sometimes today this challenge, my parents are not going to go. You will try to do it.
You can be miserable for the rest of your life by doing what you were not called for. But it's because you want people to be happy.
Alright, so besides music, because there's so much more hustler.
I'm an entrepreneur, bro. I'm an entrepreneur. I sell clothes. I'm a cologne. Not a perfume, I'm a cologne. We're in the food business, you know. in the food business. We also do Machida Let's Talk, the one I told you about. We also got I'm part of Imbesu organization, that helps people. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you so much. I think go here could be food business.
So you can come to Alpha Grill, yeah. Alpha Grill, set a date, come to Alpha Grill. You said you're coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good quarter, quarter, our gas flavored quarter, yeah.
Thank you so much, Mzoe7. Guys, I'm sure this really, to those who are learning, please remember, you need to be humble. Last time we did say, because he wanted it and you believe that it's going to be there, he would push himself, and he is who he is today because he gave it all. He gave himself to the cause, and you are called. So, aso mbanje, aso joala, whatsoever that you think makes this artist very dope. He's sober as a judge. He doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. So it's not about what you're taking in, but it's about what you believe you are going to be. Try and enjoy it alive. Guys, we're coming back.
CEEJAY Podcast. CEEJAY Podcast. Hey. Let's go.
Welcome back. Butunzo, we want us to play a game. We call it the 3 second.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you a question. I'm talking in Zimanzi. 3 seconds, fully answer. And
I think 3 seconds is too much. Because I know Zoriga.
It's ready to rig.
okay. Umbuzo wokuqala. Bulawayo versus Harare music scene. Who's more arrogant and who throws better parties?
Blower. Throws better parties. Definitely.
If House Rebels, Jamie Monks, Clap and Poi had a soccer team, who would be the coach and who gets a red card first?
I would be the coach. I hate playing again. And Sky will get the red card. 4.
Okay. Malume, the motivational speaker, give us a 2 second. We're giving you 2 seconds to give us one of the wildest motivational speech for a broke but talented artist.
Themba okwenzayo, thanda okwenzayo. Yabona uzithembe wena. Ungakhangela ukuthi wena uthini, lokuthi uphuma la. Focus mfana.
Okay. Broken talented, I hope you heard. Which international artists do you need to share a stage with before 2030?
Oluwaburna,
Okay. So, studio stage.
Stage.
Recording or performing?
Performing.
Money or awards?
Izaga.
Fashion or music?
Fair music. It's called fair music, yeah, it's a new thing.
Favorite Zimbabwean artist?
Chiwoniso Maraire.
Dream collaboration?
Chiwoniso Maraire.
Thanks, you. Dream collaboration?
Oluwaburna.
What song that changed your life?
I cried too.
The biggest lesson you've learned in the music industry?
Learn to save money and respect others.
Okay. This one I'm going to give you a minute to answer. What legacy do you want to leave?
I just want to make sure our communities see me as somebody who tried to make Ikasi be a better place, and the less privileged to understand that they can be who they want to be. Because I've lived the dream I've wanted to be. I'm not where I wanted to be yet, but I'm proof that believing can get you to where you want to be. So Lekas in Jogo say, Mfana we ntumbane. when Popoma was Rimba, you can still be who you want to be as long as you work on it and believe and have faith.
Yes.
Okay. Fashion Maradona, the ladies are very much curious.
How my ladies?
So is it an A for available or? Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I'm looking for a teacher. You want
Civil servant.
To all the single teachers, Shamari, Tracy again.
Teachers.
Bazofundisa umntwana.
Lami ngihambisele school.
Well, thank you so much, Mzoe7, for gracing us today. Teachers, that was, you know what to do. Comment section,
I think next time we should do a show called Mzoe trying to find love.
Thank you so much. So, I'm a CV, especially my teachers, you know, please make sure your profile, girl, you're clocking it. Mzoe, we are scouts soon. Thank you so much for coming today, and thank you so much for the lessons. Thank you so much for being the fashion Maradona.
Yeah.
You are so bold. You are so bold with your colors. It's lovely.
So guys, follow the podcast. Share it with your friends. Share, follow, comment. And this is one of the biggest podcasts in Africa. And trust me, you wouldn't want to miss it for anything.
Definitely.
And also follow Mzoe7 in all his pages. It's Mzoe7 on
Mzoe7, and then shout out to the crew, guys. Hey, these guys are busy smiling and having a great time here.
and eating.
And they're chowing. Now we're talking.
Okay, Fashion Maradona in a page. It's only one thing.
One thing.
One film.
It's a tree, Baba. I don't know, branch I can see, and it's one tree. Yes.
Tell your mother call you your father. Tell your father call you your mother. Something is wrong. My heart go. Tell your mother call you your father. Tell your father call you your mother. Something is wrong. My heart go. My heart go. My heart go.